In this video, we're going to explain how to solve quadratic equations by factoring. The first step is get your equation to equal 0. For example, this one is already equal to 0, so step 1 is already done for us. The next step is to factor. And by that, I will make my x chart over here. And then I will put the number 27 on the top and the number 12 on the bottom. I want to get two numbers that multiply to 27 and add to 12. Two numbers in this case, for instance, let's try 1 and 12. Wait, scratch that. Let's try 1 and 27. It will add to 27, but it won't add to 12. But in this case, it will be 9 and 3. Because 9 and 3 multiply to 27 and add to 12. Thus making it x plus 3 and x plus 9 as the factoring. And that equals 0. Pause it. We factor this because we want to get both of these equal to 0. For instance, we'll just take the first one. X plus 9 equals 0. How do we get that equal to x? You subtract the 9. So then it would be x equals negative 9 because you're subtracting the 9. And then we go on to the second equation. X plus 3 equals 0. And you do the same thing, subtract the 3. So then it will be x equals negative 3. And that is your answer.
Now we are going to do one that's a little more complicated. First step, set the problem equal to 0. Again, this is already done for us. Now we have to factor. In this equation, there is a number in front of the x squared, so the factoring is a little bit different. Again, you start off with your x, but now instead of just putting the negative 6, you have to multiply the 2 times the negative 6, which gives you negative 12. And then negative 1 is still on the bottom. So now we have to find two factors of negative 12 to add to negative 1. Let's try negative 4 and 3. This happens to work, so we go with negative 4 and 3 as our factors. Now, this isn't as simple as the last one. Now we have set up our box. You put the 2x squared in the top left, put the negative 6 in the bottom, and then you put your two factors in the remaining squares. Negative 4x and 3x. Then you go across the box to see what their common factor is. In this case, it is 3, and over here is negative 2. And there is x, and that is 2x. So now your factors are x minus 2 and 2x plus 3 equals 0. And now again, we have to set each equation equal to 0. This one, you add the 2 to both sides, gives you x equals 2. Then the next one is 2x plus 3 equals 0. Subtract the 3. 2x equals negative 3. Divide by 2. X equals negative 3 over 2. So your answers are x equals 2 and x equals negative 3 over 2.
This problem is slightly different from the others. You actually have to do step 1. I know, one more step. For 1, you add the 15, get it to equal to 0, and then it is just like our other problems. And now I have 2x squared plus 11x plus 15. Now I'm going to add the 2 and the 15 in my x box. 2 multiplied by 15 equals 30. And then I will put the 11 on the bottom. We want to get the multiply to 30 and add to 11. For instance, we'll try 2 and 15. They do not add to 11. Let's try 5 and 6. They do add to 11, and they do multiply to 30. So then we're going to go down here to our box. Get that 6 out of there. And we're going to have 5x and 6x, and then we're going to take the 15 and the 2x squared. And then the common factors in this one is 2x. Common factor here is just the x. And then common factor right here is 5. Common factor here is 3. And then we're going to bring that over here to x plus 3, and then 2x plus 5 equals 0. And then we'll do just one at a time. 2x plus 5 equals 0. Subtract the 5, and then it's 2x equals negative 5. Divide by 2, and then it will be x equals negative 5 halves. There is one of your answers. The next one we'll do x plus 3 equals 0. Subtract 3. Then it will be x equals negative 3. And that is your other answer.
Here we are going to do another one that looks a little bit different. So in this one, there is a greatest common factor right at the beginning. And that would happen to be ax. So let's factor ax out. X. So then you get 8x times x minus 8 equals 0. And now we just have 2 more steps. Set each equal to 0. 8x equals 0. Divide by 8. X equals 0. That is your first answer. And then you set x minus 8 equals 0. Add your 8. X equals 8. And this is your other answer. This one was obviously much easier.